an overview of out-of-the-body experiences. I'm just giving a short overview on this one because I'm no real expert or not terribly proficient at any of these techniques, so I'm not going to get into the heavy technique stuff. I only want to go through it a little bit briefly because I'm going to be addressing some of these terms in later videos. And I want to just get out a real basic understanding, my basic understanding of some basic terms in cosmology. Not that you have to agree with my outline of things, but just so you know what I'm saying when I say it later on. Alright, so I see the basic cosmology as kind of like you've probably seen in school where we're in set theory. This is the universe set, the big circle on the board. Then they draw a smaller circle inside the board, you know. So basically my model of the cosmos is basically concentric circles, really concentric spheres, really the Russian doll, you know, where you get the different doll inside a doll inside a doll. They're all interesting representations. When you get into the spirit, actually, when you get up to each higher level compared to the next, they're all, the smaller, the lower is totally contained by the higher. The higher pervades the lower. The lower doesn't necessarily, because then again, well, it doesn't pervade the whole upper, but beneath these upper planes there really isn't time and distance anymore, and everything is different. Every plane goes by different rules of physics, so to say. So they each play by their own rules. But then again, there isn't this as above, as below type thing where you do find this plane mirrored upwards in places in the astral plane and stuff like that. So they're different, but they overlay each other. We're in all the different planes simultaneously all the time, at least in the human body. We're just tuned into the physical channel here, and we have the luxury of having a radio that tunes that low. Special radio called a body, I guess. And just to get another little offshoot on that, our body presents a reality to us of the physical universe that isn't necessarily consistent with other men's perception. Obviously someone has color blind, you know, or how a cat would see through his eyes, a totally different representation of what's around us. And usually I like to get into the illusion of, you know, the whole thing, because if you look at matter, you go down to the atomic level, it's all space. I mean, there's a few particles and tons of space between them. It's basically nothing, you know, it's just this open space with these little energy packets running around. Especially when you get to the subatomic levels, there's more space, more energy packets that are further and further away from anything like matter. So it basically ends up being empty space with a fine mist of highly organized energy particles. So anyway, that's just my short appeal on how real is the physical universe. It looks so real and solid to us, and it is, for all respects for us, but I don't think we all see it the same, and so I'll leave it at that. Well, I was going to go over the planes here real briefly. Now, here again, there's going to be a lot of controversy, and I don't want anybody to necessarily say this is how it is. I'm just telling you how I'm going to represent it, and you can disagree and substitute your own, but just so you know what I'm saying when I say it, as I said before. So, I subscribe to kind of the Hindu idea of the grand division, you know, between the physical and the astral. And there is something called the etheric that's kind of in between those two even. And beyond that, there's the mental and the causal layers. I always get mixed up too much as which, and I've seen it in different places. Which was even relevant, really. And then beyond all that, the spiritual, the first true spiritual plane. But there's endless number of planes, at least as far as we can conceive, above this first spiritual plane that we enter. And even within one of the lower planes like the astral, there's all kinds of sublayers. It's basically a huge onion, with a lot of layers. And when we say these categories that I'm saying, which is physical, astral, causal, mental, they're really just representations of groups of layers of that onion peel. You cut a tree, you got light and dark veins. You take an onion apart, you can take veins apart at a time, sort of. Anyway. Enough of the analogies. So basically that's what I wanted to get through, is I take the layered representation of the cosmology. I represent them not really in physical layers. Only the physical plane is really physical. But the higher, they're not really higher, they're higher in frequency perhaps, who knows. They're actually it's actually like going from a programming metaphor, it'd be like comparing basic to machine language, forget that one. Alright, so moving on to out-of-the-body experiences. I went over the cosmology because in that onion or Russian doll analogies, to represent those planes, one within the other. And of course, like I said, it's just a device, it's not a reality per se. They're all really embedded in each other, enmeshed in each other. Anyways, the point is you can tune your radio, so to speak, up to those frequencies, just like your radio's tuned to that low frequency called the physical body right now. You can tune it out of this body and tune to resonate with these other bodies, higher bodies, I don't know, it's that misnomer. So potentially you can travel through at any layer, and you'll have different characteristics. If you get out in the ethereal layer, people can describe it as a real heavy body. Astral, you can travel around a little more, but you're still kind of doing time and space distance type thing. But you can go into these higher bodies too, and there's all kinds of sublayers within the astral and within the even within the physical, the etheric plane, kind of an in-between thing. Like I said, there's subplanes between these planes. At any rate, you can get out at any layer, kind of resonate your body at that frequency, your attention is on that body for that frequency, and you can travel, or in the case of the higher planes, you don't really travel, you be there now, you open yourself up to that experience, you're there now. It's a more direct, it's a 360 viewpoint. And it would be easy to do, but we make it hard for ourselves to choke up on some of these experiences. So, I guess I want to keep it brief. That's a brief overview. Many bodies, potentially, you can travel from, many layers. When traveling or otherwise tuning into these higher bodies, other bodies, ultimately the core being gets the impressions from the senses. And on the physical, for example, the brain really sees, the brain really hears, it just reads the instruments that the eyes are and that the ears are, and it constructs a lot of detail that isn't really there. It interpolates and stuff like that. We have blind spots in our vision that we don't see in our visual screen picture that we're looking at. We don't see our blind spots, but they're there. The brain's filling them in. And as your vision moves around a little, the brain knows what was there. So that's just an example. The brain really gives you its representation of what the sensory input is. And as you tune to other planes, then you're using the senses of those planes, which may work a little differently. from the astral, the physical plane, might look a little distorted. They might be a little bigger, a little smaller, or a little different. We are lucky enough to have these physical bodies and experience this reality. Things are concrete and on a timeline and bang, bang, bang. But the downside, I think, of physical bodies, we're very locked into this frequency. It's not easy to tune ourselves up to the other bodies. And to temporarily drop this body, well, not completely dropping it, not dying, getting back to it. That's the essence of trying to do any kind of out-of-the-body projection. Be an astral projection or travel, or soul travel in quotes.